Welcome to the wait.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, that was my bit.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Now that everything's back in order, welcome back to the Waiting in Queue podcast. We hope everyone is staying positive while also testing negative.
I like that one. I was waiting for that one.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I was waiting for that one.
So, yeah, this is the show. I'm here with my boys.
You don't have to do intros for us, Derek.
No,
It's
but
been 5
I'm
episodes.
giving myself an opportunity because at the beginning of the show, I have to figure out a time when to put in those like cards that come
cards.
up. It's like I need to face you guys for like 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So like, either if I keep talking and doing the intro, I always just have to like cut to you guys while you guys aren't talking. So I kind of get myself a little bit of a like, oh, here's an opportunity to change the camera.
Okay,
to
well
you
then,
boys.
yeah, go ahead. Do your opportunity.
Okay, we have to do it all over again. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm here with my boys, Switer GK. You know, give us some time. Hold on. Just look at the camera. Look directly at the camera. Keep going.
Good, because I need,
Yeah, keep going.
I need thumbnails too.
And that's it.
You can cut to me now. I'm here too. It doesn't really matter.
Helpless
though.
hobo in the house.
Yeah, helpless hobo.
Even though he's a hobo, he's in the house.
Yeah, I live in a house.
Usually his nickname goes by Helpless Homo too. So
Oh boy.
Whoa.
Are we 10 seconds in?
we're minute 40.
Jesus fuck. Okay, so anyways.
This is quite the long intro. I'm obviously funny Spartan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm obviously funny.
you're fucking dumb.
What?
That's what you are. So.
The cuss words are flying now.
Yeah.
Now that we're 30 seconds past.
Oh, is it 30 seconds or 10 seconds? I
It's
think-
30.
Oh, wow. Cutting that one close. So, yeah, last night, dude, it's November.
That's right.
Fucking
Everyone knows what that means.
Games.
No.
No Shave November.
No. No Nut November. Come on.
Yeah.
The real game.
Yeah, I didn't prep, which sucks. You know what I mean? You go like the last day of December, you just fucking go ham like 7-8 times
Yeah.
till it's raw. And then you know, you can last. Good luck. You guys are married, so you guys are super fucked.
I just tell her we can't.
It's probably normal for you.
I just tell her we can.
Cody's like, screw the rules. We break up.
I am a sinner.
So, yeah, I mean, it's November. We have games coming out. It's my birthday this month. And then we have
Lame.
Thanksgiving.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm half dead this month. 25. Half dead.
Is that the halfway mark?
Yeah, nowadays because of the virus.
That's
Right. Damn viruses.
Life expectancy went way down. Way
My
down.
brain cells listening to that went way down.
Yeah, you were supposed to like jump in as a friend and like say the word,
No.
but you know,
I'm trying not to cut you off.
we know that's the fact. But anyways, it's November. Yesterday was Halloween.
How was your guys' Halloween?
Cody slept.
I fell asleep on my living room floor.
Cody slept through the entire Halloween. Me and
I-
Derek got wasted.
I did play Spellbreak early, like in the wee hours of 9 a.m. to probably about 2 p.m.
Jeez.
Got like 6 dubs.
Play that bot riddled game for that
They
long.
actually they took out like the bots for squad play and solo. They haven't put duos back in, but since Clash too, ever since they came out with Clash, they took out like a huge percentage of bots. So like you're gonna go into games with 45 people now.
That's good. At least they're waiting. But
Yeah.
But that's why they took out duos, I think. There's
Oh.
just not enough people right now.
Sure.
Probably. What'd you do, Derek?
Well, I had to work yesterday,
So did I.
and after I went to work, I went home. Lauren and I went to go get some Magic cards.
And you only opened 3 packs?
We only opened 3 packs. I got a booster box set, the new like type, not like the.
That's the expensive one, bro.
They didn't have any of the booster box. They sold out.
Well, you're gonna get a ton of like rares and mythics out of that.
Yeah, I was
what
like,
it
this is fine.
It's for,
I wanted
it's for
to.
high cards.
Yeah.
Do you get an art card in each pack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That stuff's
those
cool.
those ones are fun. Actually, go ahead, keep talking about.
So yeah, we were kind of rushing to. Oh Jesus. We were kind of rushing to
Have them hidden.
get them because Lauren's parents were on their way, and then as soon as they got there, we put them away. So I still
those
have a
fan art
ton
ones?
of Magic cards to open.
It's not fan art, but it's like you get these in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 81 of these. These are new to Magic the Gathering. And you
But-
can only get them in those packs. The packs are more expensive. You get less cards in the pack, but you get more cards in the pack, but you get one of these, and then you get like
You said one. So how many packs have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fucking of those packs. Holy shit.
yeah.
Well, the box
he
I
bought a
have
36.
is a 30. It's only 30.
Oh, it's only 30 for
It's only
those.
30
So you
packs.
get more of
But
those out of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you get one guaranteed every pack.
gotcha.
Lots of foils too, which are like the
so you can get more than
holographic.
I
one
think
out
you're
of those.
guaranteed one foil in those.
Dude, all three of them, we've gotten a foil in.
Yeah, I think you're guaranteed one foil in them.
Oh, in each pack.
Yes.
I thought it was
which is
one box.
insanely rare out of a normal pack. And then you have a higher chance of rolling a mythic,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a chance of rolling 2 mythics at like a 0.7% chance rate, and then you have a higher chance. So you'll have like 4 uncommons, and then you have a rare, guaranteed, and then you have like a hollow rare or a hollow, or I don't think it has to be. Well, they're called like hollow rares in a sense, but because they're rare, but it can be uncommon or anything, and then that sits in a slot. But if you get like a mythic before the mythic slot, then you have a chance of running 2 mythics. You also have a chance of pulling like cards that were like way back, like way back, old cards.
That's that card I sent you. It reprinted. The older version of that card selling for like $26 on eBay.
Yeah, but
I
that's a
don't-
reprint.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So I don't know how much
I
this
can
one
never
would
leave
be
it up to chance. This is the way.
And what
Oh,
was
I
I
got 2
saying?
of those. Yeah, they're pretty fucking dope. Like I got a pathway.
Oh, they got at the very beginning of the box, it's a different kind of like pack. There's only one
Yeah.
card in it.
Yeah, you get that in every booster packs. You get one.
Okay.
You get one of them. They're remember that card that I pointed out when we went in there and it's selling for like $57.
Yeah.
That land card.
Uh-huh.
That's what they are. You have a chance of pulling those, or that one. You will pull one of them. But what they are is they're like dual lands. Like you can flip them,
Uh-huh.
but they got pretty good abilities in it. There's the one that's for sale is the one that's like, if you're running like a blue red deck, you like have to or want to have that card in it. It's really really good. But yeah, those are like the. You can actually also pull those out of these packs, but that's the only place you can pull them is out of these packs, or you get one for a booster box. You get one for a normal booster box too. I think you get 2 in those, don't you?
I only saw the one.
I thought you got 2 in those boxes, but I could be wrong. But you're like guaranteed to pull maybe one more of those out of those 30 packs. So you're like guaranteed certain cards.
Yeah.
If you buy a booster box, you're guaranteed to buy like
You're gonna get some good cards.
yeah, you're
Hands
guaranteed
down.
to get like 2, 3 mythics, guaranteed. But like after that, you almost won't get any more. You like hit that threshold and then it's over. So like if you pull like
So wait, let's make this clear. So our mythics, I mean, obviously you get like the holographics and stuff. The holographics aren't guaranteed to be like an actual good card in your deck, depending on how you're gonna build it. They're all gonna be
holographics is-
different.
It
Yeah.
could be,
could be
every
any
card.
card.
Every card can be a holographic.
Yeah.
Okay, so but you're still guaranteed a holographic, right? So like,
only in those packs.
Yeah,
If
in
you
my
went and
packs.
bought like a normal booster box, which is what most people do, because you get more packs, it's cheaper, like way cheaper. What you guys?
Right.
I won't ask. What'd you guys spend on it?
So, like,
I
the
mean, most
ultimate-
people know.
It was like
120, $140.
it was like 134
Yeah.
exact.
So if you buy like a normal one with 36 packs, which is what I'll be doing with the next set, we'll probably open it up on the show. I don't know if you guys are gonna get one, but I'm gonna get a box, and
I'll
then
probably get one.
it
Just for fuck's
depending,
sake.
because like the Zandark, is kind of priced low, and I think it's because the cards in it are not nearly as like exciting as some of the sets behind it that are still in play, like the Firo set. I play with a lot of those cards on the online. Dude, they're like god cards. Those cards are insane.
Yeah, I
the
like
abilities that come off of those cards are so fun to play. So the box is worth more money. But like the normal box is like it's like 110, 115 bucks if you don't buy the specialty. They were out of those boxes.
Yeah, they sold out the
Interesting.
night before, so they're Friday night
Magic. That's why.
And because I went there, and they were like, "I'll look to see." They're like, "I'll look to see if they have the other one." And I was like, "Okay." He comes back and he goes, "Yeah, we're completely out." And then the other, like, store guy overheard him. He goes, "We sold out of those last night," and they're like, "Yeah, dude, they ate them up."
That's kind of crazy because, like, wait, are they doing Friday Night Magic again?
I believe so. They said they ate them up last night, so that's.
So they're having people come to the shop and play,
Mm-hmm.
or are they just having people come in and buy them for home plays?
I think they're doing Friday Night Magic because they're like, we sold out last night.
We need to fucking get into
Dude,
that.
if they sold out, they've got quite a bit of either somebody's buying them all out or
not one person's buying.
no, I mean
all
like
that,
I guess like
but a lot of
group
people go. I used to go to Summit's Friday Night Magic. A lot of people go, and the thing is like what happens is for Friday Night Magic, Wizards of the Coast sends specialty packs to the stores. You get a specialty pack for going. I think you pay a charge to play, and you get a specialty pack that has like a special logo on the card. You know, like you had like the Mythic 25 on that one with the Wizards of the Coast thing over it. You get those for it says like Friday Night Magic on it. It's like a Friday Night Magic foil, Mythic foil that you get for going and playing. So they send those out, but like when a new set comes out, they do like Friday Night Draft like sets for that, which is super fun because like a new set drops, you go in, you pay a charge, they give everybody 10 booster packs. You all like are sitting at your tables and you're opening your packs, and then you build a deck, and then you like all play with that new set. It's really fun, and then that's how they make a ton of fucking money because what happens is, you know, you pull those cards and you're like, man, you guys play, and then at the end of the day or even before the night starts, you'll go into the shop and it's open to buy. The shop's closed, but they open it for guys playing cards, and it's like people are like, oh, I'm gonna buy a box. So they that's where they make a lot of their Magic the Gathering money. Is on those Friday
nights. Yeah,
like they're huge, and it's like a national thing. It's not. I think it's a worldwide thing. It's the community's
Magic's
gigantic.
been around for a while, so like I would assume, and especially since they keep coming out with new seasons of cards or new years of cards or whatever.
That's
they've got to be. I mean, it's a strong community, I'm sure.
Do any other companies or any other like do any like Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm sure. I mean,
Tuesday night Yu-Gi-Oh, Wednesday night.
I don't know if they do
Pokemon.
anything like that, but Pokemon does like World Championship, which is huge. It's one of the most watched card thing ever when that happens.
Pokemon, fuck yeah, Pokemon is like
The World Championship.
card playing pastime of the world.
Yeah, I mean like when the World Championship happens, it almost has more views than some sports.
I'm not even gonna lie.
It's insane.
I never actually knew how to play like the game of Pokemon with the cards,
I just
but I always
collected
just collected them.
Yeah,
That's how I
They're
was
so
with
cool.
I still
Yu-Gi-Oh
do.
cards back in the day. When
I
I
would
was a
play
kid, I didn't understand
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and I just got the cards because the monsters were cool, and I watched the show.
Yeah.
Because I honestly didn't know that they were like, oh, you can actually
Playable.
like play
the
it.
game.
Yeah, but like back then I was so young, and then it was like I couldn't find anyone to play those games with, anyways. So
See,
when I found out you could play with it, it was like, whoa.
dude, and that's when like the arm thing was
Yeah,
fucking
they
cool
made
because
the-
like you
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
need a table. You're just like, scrub.
They
I
made
got a
like the
fucking
plastic arm. I remember
Yeah.
that. That was pretty cool.
It was kind of difficult to like.
Oh yeah,
grab
it's
the far
hard.
end one, and like then you had the circle part where it
Well, like-
takes all your deck out.
Like in the show, it's all like
fucking
this
sweet.
big like.
Yeah, they like
then
animate it
it's just
so
like,
well.
Yeah, of course.
You're like, dude, I want one of those.
I gotta slide it into the slot so
It wasn't easy to play with.
No,
it was not easy.
It was
to play
mostly. It was just a toy mostly. Because
Yeah.
it had that like, because it's at an angle, the like card thing, and it like when you put it on, it does like the, like closes to. Like,
Yeah.
that was like the big function of the toy.
It would be like,
Like in the show.
Yeah, I remember those. I never played, or I never really liked Yu-Gi-Oh though. But I did collect the Pokemon cards, but I never played it either. I was the same way as you guys. Like I never played the game. I didn't get into Magic till like high school.
kept my Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I mean, if I could have just kept the Exodius pieces, those might have been worth something. I don't know.
Yeah, the thing
'Cause
about
I had 2 hollow Exodius pieces.
yeah, the thing about like old cards, even Magic, I think Magic holds its value a little better because, it's played by like older people in a sense. So like the value of a card is a lot different than like a child's value to a card. But like looking back at the cards I had and how I kept my cards in my collections, I had a lot of like first gen cards because it came out like when I started collecting Pokemon. I think it was like Gen 3. It was like the Team Rocket packs that were coming out, and they're worth money now. And I had like looking at like some of the old, because I watch people open packs and shit. Like watching those videos, I'm like, holy cow! Like I had that card. I know I had that card. I know I had that card, and they're worth some money.
Fucking worth money, dude.
But
But
they're
they have
not
to be
worth
in
like
mint condition too, though. Like they can't be like nasty looking, fucking
Well, of
peeled
course.
apart
Yeah.
and all that either.
But
which
I
is-
bindered all my cards immediately. And then another
did
thing is like,
too.
but even when you pull them out of a pack, they're not the chance of you getting a PSA 10 on a card out of a pack is so rare. It's insane. But you can still make money up to like a PSA 8. So, which is like the grading system for cards. And easily, I know I had like some 8s and 9s in there.
Connor, with how much you know about cards, are you a magician?
I wish. I do
Dude,
not have the capability of doing sleight of hands.
we should figure out how to do some like magic tricks.
Let's
Like,
just have
real
let's just
magic
have a
tricks.
magician on the show and then just like blow our minds. Like the entire episode is just him like performing in front of us, and we're just like,
I've always been a fan of like sleight of hand tricks, but I've never been able to. I've never really tried, but like learn them, you know.
It'd be kind of cool.
yeah.
I feel like a magician never gives away his tricks though.
Yeah, I mean
You-
somebody's
you
out
would
there
have to know
fucking teaching
some-
them.
Yeah,
Some
you'll
stuff.
find somebody.
But yeah, I mean, we need to find another person to play Magic the Gathering.
I've already got somebody lined up.
I know.
I'm working on it.
I would totally go play some. Like let's get back into it here and kind of play some physical games, and then like, I'd be down to go to play some Friday Night Magic if nobody's doing anything.
I want to build a deck.
Derek's super
sure.
fucking nervous about going there, dude. It's super chill. Like everybody's really nice.
Are you just
I-
afraid you're just like gonna
You're
not
going
know
to lose.
something?
You're not gonna win the tournament,
I had no doubt. It's just interacting with other people.
dude. You got to think about the people we're interacting with at Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Not to say
the ones
people
that are
that
going to
play-
be
Just
like,
treat them
dude,
like garbage, Derek.
they're going to just
treat 'em
tell
like
me
shit.
like,
Yeah.
dude, you're fucking shit. Go home and burn your cards.
No,
They're
nobody.
gonna be like putting on that fucking mask up
Because-
there with the crybaby.
Dude, I
face.
had
Dude, I went and played my first Friday Night Magic
That'll
with
probably be me.
my buddy, my old friend Brandon Lindemeyer, because that's the guy that got me into Magic.
dropping last names now.
Brandon Linnemeyer.
Yeah, and so we went to go play. Dude, I never played a physical game in my life. And
Yeah.
they took me to Friday Night Magic, and they were like, they just told everybody, they're like, yeah, this kid hasn't played yet. We're kind of just showing him the ropes, and then everybody was like super cool. They helped me build a deck, because we did draft. Most of the time it's draft. So when you go, you build a deck there, and then you play that, and then people stay, and then you can play your standard decks. But you're playing for a prize.
Right.
There's a prize if you win.
Yeah.
And usually it's cards. So it's fun. man.
Usually it's cards. What's
Could
possibly
it be like a cash prize? That'd be cool.
I think sometimes it's a small cash prize. Sometimes I think they give away like dice packs.
I wonder if it's
um,
like if it is a cash prize, it'll probably be like an entry fee. Or whatever.
Yeah, there usually always is because they're giving you cards to play, so you're paying for your cards.
Here's another question I have regarding Magic. Whoa.
I was gonna kiss you.
Oh,
Here's another question regarding Magic.
don't tempt me with a good time.
Connor pretty much taught me how to play the game. Obviously forgot it, but had to relearn it. But Connor, do I still call you like my mentor?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so that begs the question. So every
Gotcha.
time I lose a game, does that really mean that Connor failed as a mentor?
No, that means that you took my teachings, but you're not taking my teachings good enough.
I don't know. It sounds like a gray area.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
If
Derek,
if
are
a
you saying you're
boxer-
turning to the dark side? Is
if
that
a
what you're telling
boxer
us?
teaches, if a boxer is training somebody to play boxing,
Sure.
and the boxer loses, yes, it's on that trainer in a sense, but it also is on that boxer for not, boxing his little fucking heart out. So every time you lose
Yeah,
a
but-
Magic game, shut up, Derek. Every time you lose a Magic game, as your mentor, as your Sherpa through the plains of Magic. Every time you lose a game, it comes back on me. It makes me look bad. Yes.
Yeah.
So don't fucking lose a game. Because it's
Oh.
also your fault that you're losing.
Well, okay.
You know how to play your deck. Play the deck right. Okay? And why are you losing games? Are you out there losing games?
Not on Arena, but in real life, yes.
That's the worst.
Are you losing to your wife again, Derek?
yeah.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Well, actually, we just
It's
played
time
those
to
2
stop.
times,
Stop.
and now we're getting into the arena.
No more taking
She's
it easy.
whooping
on
your
her.
ass? Dude.
Yeah.
Derek, how does this feel?
Jeez. We're playing. Well, we're playing today, I guess.
Well, like,
did you bring
the-
your cards?
Let's
I
do
Oh,
it.
your cards
like,
are here.
my old cards, but like those decks, like there's still some cards in there I wanted to switch out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not like the decks that I really like wanted. Still, because I have flying creatures in
Excuses.
there that like, you know how like flying works, they can't be blocked, but like they have a like
Ooh. Stomach.
thing on them that says like they can only block flying creatures. So it's like, wow, these cards are kind of like
They're
for-
flyer blockers.
They're flyer blockers, but they're also flying, so they can block flyers already. All it is just keeping me from attacking with those creatures. So it's like if I put them out there and those are my only creatures, it's like, well, all I can use them for is attack. I can't like absorb any damage or anything with them. So
Yeah, but some cards you lay only to attack anyways.
Yeah.
right.
Especially flying
Yeah,
cards.
but I feel like those cards are the ones because I'd rather have like creature cards with that value with like different abilities.
Why, you don't have any other flying cards you can swap them out with? I mean, I do.
I don't know.
why
But
I like-
I'm not worried about these decks. I kind of feel like
Yeah, we're building new ones.
I'm building a new one.
I might build one today. But anyways,
Going back to what I've done for Halloween.
yeah, so that was Magic the Gathering. We nerded out a little bit of Magic the Gathering. We're still looking for more people to play.
all the
Derek
ladies
has somebody
have-
lined up, but
All the ladies have tuned out at this point.
yeah, now that the ladies are gone.
Yeah, now the real men
Yes.
can talk.
Okay, so
Yes.
And
Halloween.
you know what the best thing is? We're gonna get anyone that listens to the channel is gonna be like, I really like the show. I just don't like what you guys talk about. It's like,
dude, I get that all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like,
okay.
here's the thing.
Here,
I'm not making the podcast for. We're not making the podcast for those individual people in a sense. We're like,
we're building our own audience.
yeah. We're
The
building
audience
our
that
own
we want to build.
Right.
Yeah.
So like the people who want to listen are gonna be into what we're talking about.
yeah, because I get this like, it's
I'm not
like,
gonna cater
I
to
want-
the.
Well, no, because you go to one person that's like, oh, can you talk about cars? Okay, yeah, we'll talk about cars, I guess, then, if we were catering to them. But then the other people are like, I like the podcast, but I don't like what you guys talk about. We can't
your
cater
friend?
to everyone.
Damn.
It's your friend. Sorry.
I found out a lot more about her though. I was talking to Derek.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
So
tell you
they're-
after the show. 'cause
okay.
It's kind of. It's political, and we're keeping keeping
Oh,
politics out of it. No, Cody, we're keeping politics out of the show.
I know.
Anyway,
I already
so-
know.
So, anyways, after we got magic cards, we opened a couple. We had Lauren's parents come over because it was trick or treating, and this was we had that.
Hang on, we're going back to Halloween.
When we talking about our Halloween night.
Yeah, no, I'm just making it clear that we're going back. We're going back to Halloween.
Well, we're relaying the week.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
The Magic the Gathering segment is complete. Okay.
You cut that for a clip.
Yeah. Anyways, go.
So
Oh, will
On,
you hand me the Swift?
the
While he's
first
talking.
the first Halloween that we did, we let the kids ring the doorbell and we answer the door. Renee, well,
Lame.
this year they're like, oh, we don't want you doing that for COVID. We want you guys to
Sit out.
just sit it out.
Yeah, I don't
And
want
you know how,
people touching your doorbell.
yeah, well, you know how we have that our garage where it's got like the seating area, darts and basketball. We're getting a TV out there too here soon.
Dude, you can stream from out there.
No, I couldn't.
Why not?
I'd have to move my entire like.
Yeah, perfect.
No. Anyways, we're just supposed to set the candy out there, and then we just hung out in the garage and we just watched kids like come up.
Sorry. All right, I'm listening.
I wonder if we could cut that as a soundbite. It's like a
Like a pee sound?
Yeah. Well, dude, we should just have one of us pee somewhere and like record it.
I
and
peed in my basement.
I peed in my basement.
Peed on the floor.
So you didn't even interact with any of the kids.
No, but like we would, but like you
How
would just
lame
like
is that?
yell at them. But like we're playing darts and like just shooting the shit with my in-laws. So it was a lot of fun. And Lauren even agreed. It was like that was the way to do like trick or treating. Just set it out, watch the kids like come up.
Yeah, so
sometimes
you didn't have
the
to
parents
interact with the kids.
I had one guy try to convince me to go union after he saw my truck. And he's like,
Get over it, man.
why aren't you going union? I'm like, I'm an owner's kid. I kind of can't. And he goes, it makes sense. Okay. And then he like gives up. But he used to work for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Who?
yeah. I think his name was Brandon West.
Brandon West.
I think I've heard stories about him, and I don't think they were bad stories either.
He's a
They were,
good
like,
worker then.
I think. Yeah, because I'm like, that name sounds familiar. So I was going to ask my dad, because he said, like, tell your dad I said hi. He's like, I really enjoyed working for him.
Yeah, so you did trick-or-treating.
So after
which
that.
sounds lame.
Yeah, it was.
Did you take any kids' candies?
Yeah, all the leftovers.
Is it here?
Yeah, I brought it down. I thought I did.
No, I mean, did you like scare them and then take their candy?
No, Cody. I straight up like
Killed
tripped them, punched them in the back of the head, and then took their candy.
This was well thought out.
Oh, dude, I was angry. So after that, we had a little gig happening later that night.
Yeah, that's when the night got real spicy.
The real reason I was a policeman officer of the law.
There you go. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Policeman officer.
Policeman officer
Of
of
the
the
law.
law. And for Halloween. So we were at a friend's band performance concert at a bar. And they're all dressed up as robbers. And they're burglars. They're up on stage. It's like black and white stripes. Some of them
Yeah,
wear
the classic
like
burglar look.
And I got a call from them a week ago, like, Derek, what are the chances that you dress up as a officer and you rush the stage and just tackle our drummer? And I was like, I'll do it. And I immediately I regretted it because I was just gonna be nervous the whole time, but honestly it wasn't that bad. And I thought I did a good performance.
It was pretty funny.
It was poorly planned because it was all like, we'll figure it out later.
Dude, that's our group.
Yeah.
We plan it and then we wing it on the day of the.
That's what made it great. But for me, it didn't help my nervousness because it's like, man, if it's like all improv in front of people, like I could do that in like the privaciness of our group, but like when I'm going in front of like a crowd, I'm like, oh.
It was a decent
You gotta
crowd,
entertain
dude. There was a
people
lot of
you don't
people.
know. Yeah.
So, I went to the bathroom to change. They were like, also the drummer doesn't know this is happening.
Was it Blake?
No, it was Blake.
Gavette?
It was Blake Gavette.
Yeah.
Who? Well, okay. Nobody knew it was happening.
Yeah.
The only
Ben.
person who knew who I thought Ben related to everybody and then just didn't say what technically was happening.
Well, he made it sound like each person thought it was somebody else in the group that was
that's kinda what
happening. So like nobody actually knew, but they thought they knew. But towards the end, I think they were starting to figure out that just something's happening because they were just like, what's happening?
Well,
Because they're
the
asking
thing
me
is
because they knew I was there for some reason.
well, they knew something was happening because there was a moment in their lineup where they could have played another song, but they made time for that. You get what I'm
They're like,
saying?
Yeah.
So Blake Ford being the way he is, because he's very like, let's keep things in line. He likes things. I always felt like he liked things to be in line. You're gonna fucking spill that all over the place. It's coming out of the lid. But anyways, he so he was freaking out because he was like, man, what if it's bad? What if it's not funny? What if it like you go up there and it just dies off? I thought you were gonna be up there longer. But Ben like got you off the stage real quick.
Yeah. He was like, I want you to rough him up. So I thought there was going to be some resistance from Blake. So what happens is he wanted me to do it on like their second to last song, I think.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be at the end and not like when the music stopped. Like I'm interrupting the song to rush up there. And
But you did it at the end of the song.
well, because I was like, wait, was that the signal? And Ben's like, yeah, come on. I'm like, throw the glasses
so
on.
you were supposed to do it earlier.
Like a couple seconds earlier.
Yeah. Dude, Derek like, so I'm standing in front of Derek to because I'm recording the show too, like just parts of the show.
Yeah.
Derek's back here, and then I see the nod. I was like, okay, I got to record this incident. I thought Derek was gonna like push through the crowd like an assassin. No, Derek pushed me to the side, literally pushed me to the side and charged the stage full blast. And he runs around, he knocks Ben's mic stand to the ground. The mic stand goes down, hits the ground. So that flustered Ben. Ben's like, what is happening? And then Blake Ford was like, when he started running up, because Blake didn't know if he was coming from him. And then he, boom, gets behind the drum set and tackles Blake Yvette to the
got
ground.
him to the ground, and then he kind of let it happen, which I was kind of happy. But I was honestly expecting like resistance, so I thought there was gonna be like a struggle. But dude, he just like
limp,
like
limp
yeah,
body.
like, his like seat and everything fell over like with him.
Spilt his beer all over the stage.
And so I'm looking up and I'm trying to reply, and like because Ben started like talking, and I'm like trying to do my joke about a noise complaint. No one obviously could hear it.
Oh yeah, you could.
And then I look back down, and Blake, there's like this wood like structure next to us, or it's like a box. I look down, and Blake's head completely sideways. I thought I tackled him and broke his like neck into it, and I was like, oh fuck. So that's why I was kind of like get him up, but he was all right. And I talked to him after. He goes, no, like I moved my head. We went to the ground, and then I moved my head up like that. I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it was funny too, because like Derek was incognito. He wore his costume like under his clothes for a little bit, and when you took your sweatshirt off, it was funny because I think Nick noticed immediately, because you were like in the corner in the back of the crowd, and Nick was looking right through the crowd right at him, and I saw Nick smirk. He was like facing my direction, and then I saw him like start like smiling. I was like, all right, Nick sees it, and then I saw Ben laugh, and Ben saw you standing there. Cause it was funny because Derek's just like, he's just like standing there with a cop outfit on, and some of Ben's OLC bandmates were there.
Yeah, he held one of them held my sweatshirt because he knew what was going
I wondered
on.
where it went.
Oh, I took it off, and he looks at me, and he just like holds out his hand. He's like, I got you, bro.
Yeah, because then he turns to me. He's like, dude, I can't wait for this. I was like, oh, you know? He's like, oh, I know. And I was like, this is going to be great.
There was two. So when I went to take my hoodie off, or when I came back, I was kind of sitting behind a couple people too. And the person next to me, I was like, hey, just to let you know, I'm going to be rushing the stage here soon. And he goes, yeah, I think I heard about this. And what happened? So I rushed the stage. I kind of pushed. I feel like I didn't push Connor and the other people as hard as I did.
You pushed.
Oh, well, then the woman in front, I straight up like, boom!
Don't worry. That girl was wasted, man, and she was in the way of my shot anyway. So,
yeah, dude, I was a lot of fun. As soon as I was nervous up until the point, once I started rushing up there and just did it, I was not nervous at all. And then like after, I was like, oh,
It felt pretty good.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we were. I was gonna record it. I did record it, but I recorded the final spot.
He
Which-
recorded the part where I got off of him.
Yeah, because Derek rushed the stage. Like I said, poorly planned. I was supposed to film it not only for the show but also for Ben, and poorly planned. Like I didn't know what was happening. All I saw was a nod, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I have time to pull out my phone and get ready." No,
No, that meant
the
now.
nod was there, and Derek was on the stage. I mean, there was not a time in between
Damn.
anything, which is fine. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it'll
got
be
a bunch
alright.
of recordings of the show anyways, and honestly, you just had to be there to see it. I mean, it was awesome, and then it was funny. I wish you were up there longer and like
I
got
did
them
too,
up
but
and like roughed them, and then put
I-
the thing up. But they were all on a time limit, and they
Yeah.
were running. All the bands were running late too, so they were behind. But it was, dude, it was fun. Like it was a good time, and then a couple other bands played. That last band, Green Leaves.
Yeah,
Holy
that band was
cow,
cool. They
man.
were very heavy.
Green Leaves is what they were called.
Yeah, it's a local band.
Did you
and
know
they're-
that guy was
they're-
wearing a green suit?
Yeah, he was wearing like a Pickle Rick costume.
Oh, it was Pickle Rick. I thought it was like a pay money and Wubby green
No,
screen effects.
he had like a Pickle Rick hat,
Okay.
and it was funny because me and Blake Ford were making fun of him earlier in the night.
And then he gets up and just like
Kills it,
jaw drops you.
crushed it, man. Holy
Oh,
cow!
Also, one of the times I went to the bathroom for changing into my outfit because that was disgusting.
What, the bathroom?
Well, like
Bathroom
I had
wasn't
to
too
put
bad.
I had to put my clothes like on the toilet.
Oh yeah, that's gross. You don't touch things in a bars or a club.
Oh
or a
yeah,
bar
well it was
bathroom,
like it's
but-
the only thing they didn't have any hooks in like the stalls. I'm like,
No,
oh,
it's
this
a
is
bar.
awful. A lot of people were like trying to talk to me because all of these people are drunk. They're talking to me and they're like, "Hey, you're not peeing on the toilet seat, are you? Because I really gotta take a shit." I'm like, "Nah, bro."
You should have said yeah.
I
man.
wish I
You should have
did.
been like, yeah, I missed a little bit.
I wanted to say I told you after I was like I should have said yeah I'm making a TikTok.
Yeah, that was funny.
And
Yeah, I'm making a TikTok.
well then I come out and a lot of these guys are like part of that screamo like heavy metal like
Band.
community, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you're a fucking cop, man. Man, that's the scariest costume here yet, because I don't fuck with the police and all this stuff." And I was still like nervous, and then I got talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, the band that's playing now, they're all robbers. I'm supposed to like tackle them, or tackle one of them."
Right.
And they got all excited. They're like, "Dude, let's hurry up and get back to it. I don't want to fucking miss
Yeah,
this."
everybody was excited, and that's why I wish there was like more. I wish like I did it too, and both of us ran up
He
there.
asked if like you guys
Or,
would,
like,
but I was
Cody
like, I
too,
wanted,
like,
I
all
kind of
three of
wanted,
us.
I kind of wanted someone to record it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
for
say
sure.
we definitely needed one person to record it.
But like, man,
Nick's-
if we had more people go up there and like grab like Nick from behind and like
well,
grab
like
his hand,
Nick's fiance was a cop too. We could have got her involved
yeah,
and like could have done something funny there. Like she just starts like making out with Nick while the rest of us are like arresting him.
that'd been hilarious. It was a good time. It was fun.
We stayed up. It was like 12:30 by the time
Yeah,
we left.
I mean, we stayed for that last band, and they had an encore song, and then I just can't get over that last band, dude. That was just insane.
Yeah, that was
like,
that's particularly not the music I listen to, but like being there
course.
for that was cool.
Yeah.
It's just it's so talented. Like it's not really something I listen to either, but to be somebody that can like completely alter their voice to the point of like
Demonic.
like dude, it was insane. It was so good, and the crowd was going wild, and the guitarist was killing it. Green Leaves, that's what they're called. And then obviously the band before Skeleton Sleepbox. Holy cow, I know the name of them. Shoot, they're really good too. But
yeah, that was cool.
they've been around for a long time, I guess, before Blake joined that band. The bass player plays for OLC. But man, it was fun. I definitely think we should go to more of those because
I'd be down. Hopefully this time I don't fall asleep.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude, we got worried.
yeah,
I was
we-
like,
we were
dude, what
like-
if Cody got in a car accident like on the way here?
Yeah, like
Dude,
that's kind of what we were thinking.
So like I was pre-gaming it, I was
Yeah, we
I was
figured you
drinking
were
like
pregame,
I drank like a 6-pack,
Oh
probably
my god,
an
that's
hour.
not pregame. That's
That's
getting
the
drunk
game. That's
before.
the game.
Yeah.
That's the game right there.
Yeah, and then so
Pregame's like
so
two
I
beers.
was planning on Ubering it there and then Ubering back, but then I fucking fell asleep on my fucking living room floor because I was gonna take a 30-minute nap because I was like I need energy because like I was like seeing fucking stars and shit. Because I mean, within an hour, I smashed a 6-pack and I was like, I'm fucking ready for this.
Yeah, you
And
you
then
played the
fucking,
game.
I was like, Shiloh, please wake me up if I don't hear my alarm. Okay. I'm pretty sure she just went over and fucking, canceled my alarm.
Damn,
snoozed it.
dude, that sucks. Because you
Yeah, I
missed
was
out,
pretty
dude.
that was,
salty
that
with
was
her.
fun. The women there, though, lot of like
Heavy metal.
inappropriate costumes.
Yeah,
sure.
here and there.
That's,
Nick's
Halloween's always like that anywhere you go.
Yeah, Nick's high school friends showed up though, and like they all were like, they look too young to be in the bar.
Did they?
Yeah, and I was like, Nick, who are these girls? And he's like, oh, they're from high school. We went to high school with them. And I was like,
So
really? And I was like, dude, they look like 12-year-olds. Like
Yeah,
they
so
look
so do
young.
we.
Huh?
So do we.
Yeah, but
What do you mean? You
We
both
got
have
the years on
fucking
us.
manly beards. What is going on? You don't look like little boys.
Dude, I've had this ever since I was 5.
Oh,
no,
that's true.
That's new. So- no, it was. There was a lot of lookers in there, and then there was a lot of no lookers in there, which is probably very mean of me to say. But like,
Did
A
you
barracks
have
full
anyone
of
you had your eye,
grenades.
yeah.
did you have your eye on anyone to
specifically?
have
No,
any intercourse and then a backup?
no. I honestly was just there for the music. I was not in the market.
No
for anything.
ulterior
Yeah, but
motives.
dude, you say that to the girls, and then that gets them going. They're like, "Oh, he's out. He's not here to, sleep with me. He's here to music." I can respect that. I'll probably sleep with him now.
You know what? I'll sleep with them now. No, I wasn't like scouting anything out. I was
Man, you should have my dad there. My dad would be scouting girls out for you.
yeah, he's a good wing. He's a good wingman.
He's not a
Landlord.
wingman. He's just a scouter.
He's a
A
wingman.
wingman helps you land it. He just
That's true.
He just points them out.
He does just point him out, and then he's like, "Go for that one," and then he doesn't do anything. Yeah. So, no, it was dude, it was badass.
The type of wingman that we are looking for is the type that like we're talking and we get closer and closer to the girl, and then we start talking like finances. Like we'll tell them we'll spend that $12 million elsewhere.
Oh, so like we're talking together.
Yeah, we're talking together. They're overhearing our business
Like we're
conversation
millionaires.
like we're millionaires.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been the strategy that's worked ever since, and I'm married because of it.
There you go.
That's actually
Wait,
100% true.
So you're saying you're married? I'm just doing this to just put you in the grave, bud. So you're saying
don't stop.
So you're saying that
I'm gonna mute your
Lauren?
mic. I'm gonna mute your mic.
You're saying that Lauren married you remotely because you think she's a gold digger? Is that what you're saying?
That's just what got my foot in the door.
Interesting. Are you hearing this, Lauren? Derek said that you married him. Let me make this clear. How close were we to break to?
We're almost there.
Perfect. So this will
Go a little bit longer.
how much longer?
Don't worry about it. We don't have to be exact.
Will this enter us into break? Because that'd be a perfect segue. Anyways, Derek said, Lauren, that you have married him remotely because of the money. Just remember that.
Well, you got to set these.
Punish him.
You got to set these goals for her, for certain things. Like
The goals.
yeah, like she got rewarded for sleeping with me, and now
Yeah.
she's gonna get rewarded if we get 200.
Was it really
200K subs.
Yeah.
Was it really worth it, Lauren?
Hey, it's November, buddy.
Yeah, but
Yes.
and we also don't have 200K subs.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Imagine if
This is a
we
free
got
month, baby.
200K subs in November.
I feel like I would have to.
if we got 200K subs in 1 month, I would
no, I'm saying
100% quit my job.
by next November
Oh, by next November?
is what I'm saying.
That'd be
like,
insane. That'd be insane. Like if we could get 200K in a year.
Like some
I think
viral
in a
thing
year,
just fucking skyrockets us. We're like,
I don't know. I don't want to say like on the show how much I think we could have in a year, because then if it doesn't happen, I look like a fucking idiot. Like
I think-
a reasonable number.
I think by next year, this is my guess. Probably have
50.
we'll have we'll have
I'll quit.
around
But
1,200.
that's guaranteed. That's
We're
why
gonna
I
have
said it.
1,200.
You think we're gonna have 1,000
1,200
in a year?
by
Well-
next November. 1,200.
Really? You think we're gonna have that many
Yeah,
in a year?
dude.
That would be awesome. But
Dude, look how many we've gotten in
A month.
literally a
Alright.
month.
We can let's
yeah, but we also
place bets, and then the loser has to make a bunch of fake accounts and actually get us. to one of
no
those
stop
No,
saying
shut-
that. Dude, we're gonna get shut down.
That's not happening.
No, okay.
This is organic, Derek.
All right, fine. We'll make. Yeah. Well, fuck it. I'll say a number. If so, Cody thinks it's gonna be 1,200. I think that's high.
I think so too.
It's pretty
but,
high. Yeah.
we got to set the bar high.
Of course, yes. I am gonna say we're gonna have in a year, our first year of producing content, if we keep it at this steady pace, because now our followers are remotely gonna be mostly random people. I mean, a lot of our followers now are family and friends.
actual people that
don't know us.
don't know us,
So
and
it's
they're not
be
going to judge us by the topics we talk about.
Here, so I think in next November, in a year's time from this, I think
Spit
we're
it
gonna
out.
have.
Come on, spit it out.
I think we're only gonna have like maybe if we could get to like 350, I think that'd be good.
That's a good number. I'm gonna go with 349 then.
Derek, come on, pick a real number, you pussy.
349.
Well, that's-
okay.
No, come
Without
on. I
going
said
over.
350. Don't do that.
I was gonna say probably about
Derek's gonna say like 100.
I was gonna say like probably just 300. This is gonna be my
Yeah, that
Deal.
was my first thing, and then I was like, you know what, I'll bump it.
because
up.
we're gonna have we're having this we had this huge surplus of subscribers right at the beginning because of friends and family, but now it's rest is just on everyone else and us being discovered and us
people sharing our stuff and everything.
and on our part like being entertaining and hopefully
No, yeah, I get that.
If we could get 1,000 in a year, though, I think that'd be
I'm
insane.
telling you
because
guys,
then,
it's very possible.
well, yeah, I mean, it's possible for us to blow up overnight too. But
Cody's gonna
It could
go
just
buy a
be
bunch of fake accounts
No,
just
yeah,
to get us there, and he'd be like,
No, I would never do that.
He's like,
He's
I would
hating that I
never-
bring that up.
because I know that's like a false that's false hope. You just give yourself false hope. It's just not real. But
yeah,
and it's not organic.
if we could, yeah,
We
I
want
don't
people
know.
to stay.
Maybe
Mhm.
that'd be sick. I would hope in 5 years we're making some sort of income off of it, but I don't really want to talk about that kind of stuff on the get too much into it. We did that one time and I felt like it was boring. So,
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
true.
but
Well,
the numbers isn't boring.
It's
That's
break time
exciting.
anyways.
it's exciting that we have 44 now, though. That's actually
Yeah, I
something
mean, we're
to be
gaining people.
proud
That-
of.
Really
So,
fucking cool.
Keep sharing.
thank you
keep
guys
sharing
for
it.
subscribing. Keep
All right.
subscribing.
We cut the break because I might go take a alcohol poop. So
Yeah.
don't forget, Lauren. Derek thinks that you
You're
married
a
him
gold
for the
digger.
money. All right, you're a gold digger. That's what he said. Not me. Not my words. Break.
Oh, boys, this episode was brought to you by us.
Yeah.
Over at Patreon. At patreon.com/WIQ. And here you have all these tiers to help support the channel, but also you get extra Discord tiers involved with your memberships. And then as you progress through, you can get access to more Patreon content that is exclusive to Patreon, obviously.
Yeah.
What guys? What else can our Patreon offer?
What else? What else? Patreon. Dude, you can play games with us. You
Well-
can play games with us. We're going to have a specific time that we set up for anybody in that tier. We're going to play some games that you guys want to play, not games that we want to play. So it's all up to you guys.
If you
But all that money is going right back into the show. So anything, it'll help us get more games for that. It'll help us buy the shirts for a different tier. Just it's Patreon. It's all you guys.
And if you want your face on our brand, you go for $150, exclusive to only one person.
Yeah, this is a big a
Okay,
big one.
exclusive to only one person on the 150 buckaroo one. You're gonna be able to get a cardboard cutout of yourself printed out, and you'll be in the studio with us. So
Yeah, you'll be in the studio as long as you're that Patreon. It's crazy. Don't do it. Honestly, don't do it. But
you'll be
if
waiting
somebody's
in
out
eternity
there
forever.
and somebody's doing it for $150, you're gonna be out here. You're gonna be in the shot. We're gonna make fun of you. It's gonna be great. It's all goose and gaffs.
So go to patreon.com/WIQ.
Do it now.
Do
Quick.
it right now.
Right now.
The link will be
Why
in
are
the
you not?
episode
You
description.
literally need to close the episode and do it right now.
Literally just stop what you're doing.
And-
we
and-
want you to stop listening to our show and go to
Do it
Patreon right now.
right now.
Yeah. I don't want to say we're selling out, but we're selling out.
Pause
We
the
need,
show.
we need it.
We need money.
Yeah.
Bad.
All right, see you that.
Keep that in.
Wait, so what? Are we back?
We're already back, yeah.
All right. Anyways, what were we talking about with the Snickers?
So
We're going right into candy, boys.
Yeah, Connor's like, watch how he eats his candy. Okay.
Down the
So
poop chute.
keep that in mind. Now, the Snickers trick is where you take your hoodie, or you put a little Snickers in. You eat the candy or
Yep.
chew it up,
Uh-huh.
and then okay. So Connor's pretty much gonna do it.
Yeah. Ooh, double. I'm gonna have to do it with a Kit Kat. We don't have Snickers.
Are you actually gonna like do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get my sweater tight enough.
You're gonna get chocolate all over your sweater.
No, I'm gonna do it like this, Derek. I'm an adult. I know how to do it. You talking about this part?
Yeah.
It'll be all right. Keep talking.
So what this is gonna look like? It's gonna look like Connor's pooping out of his face. Make sure the camera can see that.
I've never done this.
I'm excited. I've never seen it in. Oh my gosh, he did the double, like straight up.
Probably big enough poop.
So you're doing a triple?
How many QRX?
He's doing a triple. Oh my god, it's so good. I gotta try not to swallow it.
We're trying to get up to about
What a waste of-
500.3 QRX.
I'm gonna swallow it. It's so good. I'm like literally talking to myself not to swallow it.
Just do it. Not swallow. Do the thing now.
Okay, my mouth is so full of saliva now.
Throw that other one in there.
It's gone. I swallowed it. Hang on. I gotta prep it. I can't keep that stuff in my mouth that long.
You gotta just like chew it, and then just. I don't think you can get it tight enough.
I don't want to break my.
I was gonna say it
it's
sounds like you might break that.
It's a very expensive sweatshirt.
Anyways, so Connor, you're supposed to get it tight enough to where it looks like a butthole like that, and then he spits out the candy, so it looks like poop.
Yeah, I can't. Can you see in it?
I can see your nose and your mustache.
There's some hair.
It just looks like a guy with a really like closed hoodie chewing candy.
Go to the next thing. Move on.
Moving on.
This is stupid.
We actually didn't come back from break though.
Dead air? No, he's
No,
lying.
no, I'm lying.
Okay. Well, that was fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I gotta carry this show on my fucking back. I
No, but-
swear.
Hold on, wait. Have we ever like actually showed our Yoda baby?
I don't think so. Well, I mean, it's in the camera, isn't it?
No, you can't see it at all.
Did we ever show it?
I don't know.
Yeah, Cody.
Should I get?
We can't really talk about The Mandalorian, though, because while the season 2 is out, Derek's a fucking lame-ass dum-dum and doesn't have it, so.
You don't have to be so mean.
No. You're right.
We'll put him right there.
Oh, put it in your camera shot. So, I can see
I need
how
to
fu-
eat some Kit Kats before Connor eats all
I will
the
eat
Kit Kats.
all these Kit Kats.
I love Kit Kats.
Little Yoda.
Alright, I'll refrain from eating on a Kit Kat.
We need to get him like a hat or something, or like
I like him the way he
Swear.
is.
So, next year, I'm dressing up as
Yoda.
Mando.
I'm dressing up as a Santa Claus.
Dude, I feel like we should choreograph? No, that's not right. Coordinate our costumes and match, in a sense.
Yeah.
So, like, I was thinking one year we all dressed up as the Beastie Boys. and each of us is like a different Beastie Boy. I think that would be cool because we could go to like Goodwill and buy like cheap old stuff. Plus, then it's like the costume's way cooler than just going to the store and buying a costume out. But anyways,
Right.
I thought that would be cool.
Yeah.
It's just a baby for the Mandalorian.
You know what we do need to talk about though?
What?
We can talk about this right now. Right now.
What's that?
Start talking about it right now.
What the Mandalorian?
You're ruining the show.
No, we're talking about it.
You're burying the
Nope,
show.
no,
This
no,
episode right now.
We're talking about
We
it.
started off so strong. I know a lot of people aren't listening right now because we have a lot of drop off at the beginning. But here, right now, you're killing it. You're killing the show.
Are we zeroing in on like what's killing the show? And it's me.
you. It turns out it's you after break.
Hmm.
Derek forgets how to talk. Are those gummy bears? Thumbnail? All right.
No.
Should get some like Swedish fish. Ooh.
Oh, gross.
You don't like
Oh,
Swedish fish?
Swedish fish are all right.
You guys like sweet? You both like Swedish fish?
Yeah, they're all right.
Ooh, no, man, they're too hard. But you know,
No, but
To each their own.
what we needed to talk about is that Bugha deal with the Five
Oh.
Below.
Wait,
yeah.
what happened?
Bugha.
Bugha.
Bugha. Do you know who he is?
Yeah, the Fortnite champion.
Mm-hmm. So after he won $3 million off Fortnite,
First time.
first time,
First try.
he spent all $3 million on getting a partner deal with Five Below. That's actually not true.
I was gonna say,
No.
wrong.
He's got this deal with Five Below to create cheap gaming equipment so kids can. It's easier
Oh,
for
I
them to
saw
get
that.
into playing video games because it can be an expensive hobby.
It can be. Are you fucking crazy, dude? This hobby is so expensive. It's like cars. You know, like if you get into the full hobby, you're going to spend thousands of dollars. And the fact that like this kid, was like cool enough to be like, you know what? I was, probably because when he was younger and he was building his setup, it's the same thing. I mean, I didn't have any money when I was in Chicago building mine. My parents would send me money for food, and I would bank the money and then go out and buy parts for my setup. That's how I got the setup I had.
Chad, Zandy, don't give
They
your son
already
any. Don't give your son any more money.
I'll spend it on hobbies.
He's just gonna spend it on drugs. Oh,
Yeah, drugs. But anyways,
Magic cards.
gummy bears, magic cards, drugs. But yeah, I mean it's really cool because for $80 you can get the whole set. It comes with like, it's a light up
I
keyboard.
thought it was 70.
Is it 70? There's like 7 or 8 items. They're all $10. But anyways, so there's a
You
keyboard.
can buy everything individually for just $10.
Yeah, it's really cool because there's a headset, there's a keyboard.
We need to like buy the whole set and like we try it out.
I kind of want to. Like, I want to just test the products. I was thinking about buying
Because honestly,
headset.
it just needs to be functional. That's all they need it like for
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't-
people into.
So it's just the main accessories.
yeah,
it's your
headphone-
peripherals pretty much.
headphones,
There's
keyboard,
a
mouse.
mic that you can sit on the table.
Mhm.
I think the mic on the table, meh,
Meh.
I don't think it's gonna be very good. But you got to think. I mean, like you said,
Well, they're not buying this equipment to be like
High quality.
high quality. It's just like
Affordable.
to be able to play
yeah, of
the
course,
game.
of course.
It's affordable. Yeah.
But
I always like ideas like
it's
that
insane.
when people like who are paying super overpriced stuff. They try and do something for like people who can't afford it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. Plus, it's like it's pretty big like push in marketing for gaming because Five Below is not the only company that sells like cheap things, but it also like brings it to the market of being like you don't always have to go out and buy the fucking $150 keyboard to play, and a lot of people know that too. But
I think a lot of people do buy it or like they do buy the most expensive that they can like try to afford. Because when you think like Shroud, when he promotes like his stuff, and I use Shroud as an example because he's got Logitech like sponsorships and like the gear that he uses, and he's like godly good.
Yeah, isn't he sponsored with HyperX though, not Logitech? Or is
No,
it-
he's with
no,
Logitech.
he's. I'm pretty sure he uses HyperX.
I don't think so anymore. I think he uses
Yeah, it's just
Logitech
Logitech now.
headphones now. But
I mean, he's only allowed to use what he's sponsored with.
Mhm.
So yeah,
What-
you're right. Logitech and Jinx.
what people do, not that I know what people do, but like this is definitely like probably a certain amount of people would do, is that when they see like, oh, I want to be as good as Shroud, and Shroud will tell you like, or pros will tell you like, oh, you need to practice every day and all this stuff. And when people are like, I can't dedicate that much time, what can I do? And they look at his equipment.
Faster, better equipment.
Yeah, and they're like, well, I can just buy the equipment, and that'll probably help me more, because if this guy's using it, then I should use it. If this is what the pros are using, this is what I want to start using. And
Yeah.
I'm sure the pros will tell you it's like it'll help, but not in the sense of like you're not going to be on that pro level. Like you just need to straight up practice.
Yeah.
Day in, day out. Yeah.
The because I will say like switches on your keyboard do make a difference, but it's like it's a millisecond difference.
Well,
it's not something that like
Well, its
It's
response is like way better, because when I had my old keyboard that came with my brother's, like,
yeah, the one I kept trying to get you. I kept trying to get you to get a nicer keyboard.
yeah, I mean, I was just waiting to get it.
Yeah, of course.
This one wasn't. It was like not great.
No,
It was just like a regular keyboard, but it had like lights on it.
I think that's kind of not to like downplay the Five Below stuff, but I think that's kind of what this Five Below stuff is.
Sure, but it didn't. It wasn't. So they didn't have switches on it, which are like,
Cherry switches or green switches.
Yeah.
or-
and I feel like I definitely noticed a difference when I got my new keyboard, because it was just like the response of like clicking a button.
It's easier to click the button.
I can smash the button to like to switch back and forth, and it will register every time, like switching between weapons. It will register every time, like all those clicks I did. On my other keyboard, the older one, it'd be like I'd click it multiple times, and then it's just doing it like a couple times out of it,
Yeah.
because it's like response isn't like
It's the
as
response
good.
time is slower. Yeah.
That's because the weight of your finger on the keyboard too is different. Like
Yeah.
you don't need to put as much pressure on a Switch
Well,
keyboard.
it's like
Yeah, they're
those
like-
elite controllers, like for Xbox. You can set the configuration to where basically on the back of the controller there's like like I don't want to say
For the
a
triggers?
switch, but yeah, for the triggers, yeah. So the triggers like they register faster.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
don't have to, like,
shorten. you
pull
can
them up.
shorten the
The-
pull time.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of the same, not exactly the same thing, but it's
Oh, I would feel like that would be
same
the exact
idea.
same thing in the sense of it being on a controller, because you can't. I mean, you can't do that with a laptop in the sense of like change it keyboard. You can't change it on your own. You could, but you would have to physically change out the switches in
Yeah.
it, which you can do. You can go out and buy different color switches
Mhm.
and then swap them, or buy a keyboard to the liking of your Switch, because everybody likes a different.
response.
Like I like
time.
cherry. I like the cherry red switches. Some people use the purple ones, which are faster. I mean, it depends on the player too, and the
Yeah.
sound. I'm a sucker for the sound, and I feel like the Five Below, if the keyboard doesn't have the sound, I won't use it. Like, not a
Well,
chance in the world. I mean, I probably won't use them anyways.
Yeah,
but
we're
like,
just you're just getting it to see what it does.
yeah, but I feel like to make it feel authentic, you have to have the cherry switching sound. I love it.
So I don't have. I have the quietest ones.
I like the
Yeah.
You have a
feedback.
Logitech, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The HyperX has them silent too, but the keys on the HyperX are so big and like they feel so plasticky because they're so giant.
I love my keyboard because all the base around where the keys are, it's all metal,
Mhm.
and then there's like a really smooth dial on the right to control your volume. So if it's like it is really loud, I can just like whoop, like just so fast.
Yeah, I have that on mine too. But
Yeah.
the Five Below stuff, to get back to those individually, I think I bet the headphones are pretty good. Like compared to
What kind of headphones are they?
they're like over the ear headphones with mic
I'm gonna
extension.
look this up.
But the thing is they're going to be better than like what comes with your consoles. You know, like off the bat.
Yeah, because the ones that came with like the Xbox, it was just over the one ear, and all it did was control, or like you could hear chat. You couldn't hear sound, which you wouldn't want to hear sound through the one ear. You want it over both ears so you can have that peripheral echolocation way
With
of
your head,
with
the
your
over the ear.
yeah, with over the ear. Like
Yeah.
you want to hear people behind you. You want to hear
The
people above
stereos
you.
part. The whole thing about that is not all of them do that too.
No.
So that's very particular about the ones you buy. Because I feel like the Astros, they do it. And Astros are insanely good. But I feel like they definitely don't do it as good as the Razors that I've used in my time. Like that wireless Razer headset I had was insane. Like the surround sound on that thing was impeccable. And then I switched over to those Corsair wireless headsets, which a lot of people are using now. And those things are insane, like super good.
Yeah.
And they're like memory foam, so you know how like the Astros would hurt your head after a long time because
Sure.
they're heavy.
Yeah.
They're heavy.
Oh yeah, they're really heavy.
Dude. The memory foam on that headset is insane. Like it's so nice. I love those headphones. But
I'm a sucker for my Bose right now. My Bose headset.
Those are always a good choice.
yeah,
I mean, and they're not specifically for gaming. They're for movies and music and stuff like that. But they're noise canceling, and I feel like I talk a little bit louder when I have them on because you're trying to hear yourself, you know.
yeah. But
when
can't you just automate it into your headset?
Yeah, no, I could, but I'm not. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. I like it because when I try to live stream, I'm not talking as quiet as like I feel like I would normally do. I feel like I seem a little bit louder, a little bit more entertaining, I guess. Plus, I feel more in. I feel more in the game with those headphones.
Yeah, I don't like noise canceling because I like to know what's happening behind me.
I feel like you're personally attacking me.
No, I can. Do you want me to? Because I will.
I feel like you're already doing
if you
it.
keep doing what you're doing, I'm about to.
What am I doing?
So, anyways,
Fight!
I just don't like noise canceling. I think the ones I have like slight, but it's not like Bose, which is like insane because you could like turn it on and off, right? Which is pretty cool.
I think the newer ones you can. Mine you just straight up like they're either off or they're on.
Oh,
Mine are really old.
the
But
noise
they've last-
canceling I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, like you can't just like. There's only one switch to turn it off and on, and it's like if you turn it off, it turns the headphones off completely.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. No, I was talking about the fact that in the new ones you can turn off the noise cancellation.
yeah, I think you can in the new ones.
Here's a question: do you think
Answer.
Bugha is using all that equipment now?
He might use
No,
it.
he's not.
He
He's
might,
got his setup right here on GMR PC.
but for promotional reasons, he might like every once in a while like play with it. You like use it.
He might.
And go like, see, look, I don't have a problem using this equipment.
Like right now, he's using Logitech headset. He's got, I mean, all the accessories he's got is like
But when's this
totally
stuff coming
different
out?
from this stuff. He's got a Technica.
I think it's coming out for
microphone.
holiday.
I mean, this isn't for him. This is for obviously for people who can't afford it. He'll probably do like, I'm sure on stream or whatever. He'll probably do like promotional.
Yeah, that's
giveaways and
I'm
either
sure he
giveaways
might.
or maybe even more of a percentage off or something.
I think he'll play with it a couple times to like show people.
That it's viable. Yeah.
That's
true.
interesting. That's very interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, because
What? Tell
if
me why.
if it was my company, I'd be like, okay, well, I want to sell the product, so I want you to use the product as much as possible. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
but I don't think they can. I feel like that'd be
He's
kind of
got
hard for him because that
sponsors,
affects his
though.
like main job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
I
I'm
understand
sure
that,
he's
but
got
he is
sponsorships, doesn't he?
sponsored by Five Below now.
Yeah,
So I would feel like if that was my company,
It
I'd be like-
depends on his deal with the
yeah,
sponsorship.
of course.
though.
That's what I'm saying, though. If the
I'm sure
company
they-
was mine, in my deal with him, it would be
Oh, I got
you
you.
have to use the equipment.
Eh, I wouldn't. I mean, for what they're
Why
doing.
not? That's like pure market. That's the same thing as when you're sponsored with Logitech and
Yeah, but
Logitech
what
says don't use anything
just-
else.
Yeah. But we all know it's not as good like equipment. So like, why would you? It's the whole idea was affordable, right? What he's trying to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right,
the
but the
items
company
that
still
he's
has to make money
selling.
off of it.
Yeah, but the items
Yeah.
he's selling for them through the sponsorship are, they're not the highest quality stuff. Like it's meant to be affordable. So
I understand that. Do you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah, I get it,
Yeah,
but
I
I
get
just
it.
think that Five Below would understand. It's like, okay, we understand you're not going to use it all the time because you do.
Not all the time, but you're gonna use it majority of your time.
Yeah.
What? Well, how do you guys not see that as like a weird
If
thing?
it was like a good, like a quality, high priced product, sure, I would be like, okay, use it. But like, it's meant to be affordable. Like,
Yeah, it's
if it's affordable, like it's obviously it's not going to be the top of the line stuff. So you don't want that out there as much. I don't know.
well, the company wants it out there.
Yeah,
but-
it's just supposed to be a way for kids to get their foot in the door.
Yeah, of course.
into
I am not.
gaming.
I'm not disagreeing with the fact that it's an affordable piece of equipment.
Right.
I'm saying as a company's standpoint, as a sponsor standpoint,
I mean-
I wouldn't want to see my sponsor then using a Logitech headset and like talking about a Logitech headset, and then also trying to sell a headset under his name that's remote. I get it. It's cheap, so obviously the more people are going to go in there and buy a cheaper headset than go out and spend $150 on a Logitech headset. It's gonna be easier for Five Below to sell it anyways. But the fact is like you're still having somebody else promote a different product. Because in my boat, a lot of people who are playing games aren't gonna buy the Five Below. So yes, it is for kids, but like you gotta also market it to the kids. But if you're not using it, how are the kids even going to know what's happening? The only people who
Right.
know that this is really happening are the people that are older, that already have the equipment, and know what's going on. That's not to say it's also for like, if you're a parent and you got kids, then you go out and you buy this shit for your kids, and like, oh, now you got a cool setup. But you get what I'm saying?
No, I
Yeah.
get what you're saying, but I think like when you make something like low price like that, and it's just so that people can afford it. I feel like there's only so much of a market there, like a target market.
Oh, yeah, there
You know what I
is.
mean? Like there's only a handful of types of people you can sell that to. So like, I'm sure that's why they don't really care as much.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. So
Yeah, I don't know either.
I was just saying, like, I think it's weird that maybe use one of the pieces of equipment at least.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Sure.
That or he promotes it or whatever.
Let's see. When does this thing come out?
We gonna get one?
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get the whole set.
I think we should.
The headset looks kind of cool. The headset stands cool.
Is it on?
I'll
you
throw money
you have it
down
on
for it.
Discord?
Yeah.
What?
You have it on Discord?
No, but I can put it on Discord. The mouse looks pretty
yeah,
cool.
hand it here. We'll throw it up on the TV.
Yeah, you're right. 7 items. All right. I'm just gonna put it in topics.
Okay. I'm gonna pull this up on TV for you audio listeners. So, sucks to suck.
The LED mouse pad's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of the equipment technically is stuff that like it's very, very visible. Like in the sense of like it's really not that important to your playstyle. Like the headset stand, the external go down. So there's the headset stand.
Headset stand. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I have a Corsair one like that. But, like, that is something that he could always have on his desk and use. Right? Go down.
Yeah.
Keep going. The mouse pad. He could always use that mouse pad
Sure.
and then be marketing the equipment through the deal. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's very cool. They're definitely
See, I would never buy that mouse anyways. Go down.
Why is that?
Too many fucking buttons on the side. I hate that.
Are those buttons? Those look like lights. Cause that's the pinky side.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Maybe it is lights. Click on it. It says 7 key. So I guess that's kind of like what I'm using now.
Look at there's probably buttons on the left side.
Click on the other photos.
was thinking it was gonna.
Yeah, 6 buttons.
Oh, there we go. I think those two like notches at the
Yeah.
top. Those are the only buttons on the side. It's like
Yes,
it's like the
that's what I said. It's a 6 button like
Yeah.
the Logitech. Those are nice. I like those. You're good. You've ruined yourself because you didn't eat enough Kit Kats, and I have waited for you, and you have
no,
not.
no, you're good. I have a ton at home.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I almost went down my throat.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
It's not bad.
I know a particular someone who really desperately wants to get into the gaming world, but he has a hard time convincing his parents. Cody, do me a favor. The sound pad right behind you. It's starting to.
Are you talking about? Do we say his name?
No, because he wants us to talk about him, and
Nope. You don't get it. You know
you
who I'm
don't,
talking
you don't
about.
get it yet.
You do not get it. So
I think he gets paid for every time we mention him.
yeah, he's got residuals. Is that what it's called?
Royalties?
Yeah, royalties.
What'd you say before, Connor?
Residuals.
Residuals?
Residuals.
Residual income?
kinda the
Monthly
same thing.
income?
Soundbite that.
Yeah.
Something like that. My name's Derek, and I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways,
No,
also
you
don't forget
can't-
Lauren.
You can't
that,
say it like
don't forget
that.
Lauren that he did say that you were only married him for the money. Anyways, we'll forget about that though. We'll move on from that. And never bring it up again because Derek said it. Nobody else because Derek. That's what Derek said.
Speaking of,
I haven't been fighting it.
guys.
Yeah, that's another thing. He hasn't fought any of it. So that means he actually thanks Lauren that you remotely married him because he's
Prove us wrong.
got money.
I think this podcast is going to be the reason why Lauren and I get a divorce.
Oh, it's already been. You're the one who said it. Oh.
I'm just saying it. With
Is
what's
this a
hap-
white chocolate Hershey's bar?
No, it's cookies. And cream. No, it's cookies and cream. Those are the best
Yeah, it's white chocolate with
cookies.
chocolate chips in it.
They're not chocolate chips. It's cookie.
Giggy.
What does that look like? Oh yeah, it is cookie. It's like little cookie.
Yeah,
I've
look,
had it.
look
before.
on the wrapper. It's cookies
Derek,
and cream.
Yeah, this is not a new candy. Derek thinks I haven't had this candy before.
But you're saying it's chocolate. It's chocolate cookie in there.
Yeah, I know. But
But it's not just like.
right, and then I showed it to you, right? And then I was like, "Oh yeah, that is cookie." And Derek's still fighting that I think it's chocolate. I've already established that you were right.
I was trying to kick you while you're down to like.
Well, it didn't work because I
Further-
immediately established
trying
that
to
you were
arrest him?
correct.
Huh?
Were you trying to arrest him?
Oh, I'll rest him. All right. Oh yes, Daddy.
Daddy, chill.
Oh.
This
Well-
show is off the rails, boy. Oh boy!
I know.
Connor's just gonna have like a sugar crash.
Woohoo! It's November, man.
Skittles.
We're literally 10 days out from new video games.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
And
Speaking of, we can't talk about what happened in The Mandalorian, but we can talk about
Oh,
Assassin's Creed series coming to Netflix.
Yeah. I'm pumped for that. If it's anything like The Witcher, if they do a good job like they did with The Witcher, it's going to be dope. It's going to be really fun. Really cool.
I'm actually pretty pumped for that. So, like,
I want to talk about.
it's a live
I'm chewing.
action.
Oh my God, Cody. It Connor mouth to mouth. Who's choking?
Welcome to the podcast.
You literally just
I thought you
watched
said
him.
hit him while he's down.
Guys, we're literally just eating candy and talking into the microphone.
Well, you guys are.
Yeah. I'm so sorry that this show.
I'm having a hard time swallowing. I put
So am I.
too many Skittles in my mouth.
Dude, have you ever seen that old fucking commercial that they used to have that they couldn't air because it was so bad?
Oh, it was very.
It was the one
very
where, like,
sexual.
the two, like the groom and the whatever it's called, got married, and they're in the room that they're staying, and then he's like basically like
jerking off. on her.
jerking off onto her, and
Oh
it's
my
like comes
God.
out in Skittles.
Yeah, he showers her with Skittles.
Dude, that's
and
awesome.
like they almost put that on commercial, but
It was for Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was Super Bowl. Yeah, but they never showed
Well,
it.
the
'cause
Super
of
Bowl commercials-
censorship.
the Super Bowl commercials get lamer and lamer every year
Yeah, because
because of this
censorship.
censorship. Dude, when they had that Doritos ultrasound baby, that was like that. Okay, that was kind of funny.
What?
Okay, so hold on, I'll look it up. Whoa,
First of all,
What was
I don't-
that?
ad blocker.
is that porn?
Yeah. Gotta
Oh
make sure-
shit, we got more Godfall information. Dude, I'm so pumped. We are literally
Hold on, I want to.
12 days out.
I want to show you this.
Ah! Cody, also, I got to show you the vidIQ for Destiny. It's dope. It's so cool.
vidIQ?
Yeah, vidIQs are mini video documentaries that they do about the studio. They do one for every expansion.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
They
I got
talk
it right
about
here.
like the process of them making the expansion, from like sound to the art and figuring out the art for it. It's really cool. I'll show it to you. Oh, I've seen this. Are we gonna pull it up on
And
screen?
there's your beautiful baby.
Any day now.
Really? You're eating Doritos? He's eating Doritos on my ultrasound. Do you see what I have to do?
I know.
Give me that.
That's pretty good.
They got
Doritos, if you want to sponsor us, we're open.
they got so much like bad like not like the women's right movements really like went after that
Oh,
commercial.
Jesus. What,
That
because of
they-
a baby didn't... Oh, boy.
Yeah, so that's what's happening to our Super Bowl commercials.
Ew.
This censorship needs to go away. This crap of all these fucking censorships. Like, seriously?
It probably won't go away, but
It's gonna get so bad that
can't
I'm gonna
get
start
into
censoring
it.
our show.
we can't get into it that much because it's kind of a political thing, and everybody has their own opinions. So we don't want to talk about it. But anyway,
I'm just saying it pisses me off.
Yeah, of course, it makes me mad too. But yeah, that's
So
a good commercial.
the Netflix series though for Assassin's Creed
yeah,
that's
we-
coming on.
We totally like jumped
They're
the ship on that one.
collaborating with Ubisoft with it. So obviously, I mean, it's a Ubisoft game.
Oh yeah.
right? So that'd be pretty cool. It's live
Yeah, but
action.
the fact that they're actually collabing with the studio is a big deal because there's a lot of people that will go out and make a movie and then not even.
well, it's a
collab as
series. I'm
much.
pretty sure. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, it's a series. They said it's gonna be at least like three something, like three different
Seasons?
stories or 3 seasons. I would love for it to be.
So like different
the-
times, maybe different time frames.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't go to the point of like their games where it's like super mythological, like the newer games. I want it to go back to like Ezio Auditore time, where it was just like
they still had some like
I
even
like the Egyptian mythical stuff though.
I think it was just too much.
it's cool, but it's just too much. I want the Assassin's Creed games to feel as realistic as they can.
Well,
and it just wasn't.
because even in the first game, everyone's going after the apple of Eden.
Yeah, but that's like that is still like a historical actual thing in a sense. Yes, they portray it in a different way, and the powers that it actually has is probably not.
but it's
a real
like
thing.
it's so
but-
small compared because in like the other Assassin's Creed, it's like too much magic.
Yeah, I mean you're literally fighting Medusa. I get it. I get that's in the myth, like it happened technically in their beliefs that it physically happened.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm not talking. I don't think they should do that, but I'm saying like I don't know. It needs to be. Yeah, it should still be realistic.
yeah, but like I just meant like let's bring it back to the Ezio Auditore times where it was like it was realistic, and yes, we were still going after the Templars and and stopping the Crusade, pretty much the hidden Crusade that was happening. That's cool. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to see.
Right.
I think everybody wants to see Ezio on the big screen. He's everybody's favorite freaking assassin. Now the whole story. That and Assassin's Creed, the first game. What was that guy's name?
Altair.
Altair. Yeah, he was badass too. So, dude, like if they could, or keep it in that guy's family,
Yeah, you
maybe
guys-
go
you
like a
guys
couple
seen the
years
movie,
after
right?
Ezio. I didn't watch the movie. I heard it was trash. So
What? It
was
actually
pretty-
wasn't trash. I thought it was.
I thought it
pretty
was
good.
cool for what it like was, and going based off of like the game.
I felt like it was very. The ending was very left unfinished.
well, this is completely different.
So like that, fucking pissed me off. But the movie was great. Like the whole thing was. I don't know. I really liked it.
the problem with
Good fights and stuff too in there. Like, and it was interesting with the Templars.
yeah, I mean that's the biggest. That's one of the. I mean that's this. That's the whole story in a sense. They gotta have. The whole thing is they're fighting the hidden religious crusade, or stopping the the bad part of it. The yeah, this though is entirely different. It's not attached to the movie at all, which I think is good. They're doing something different.
Yeah.
It's really hard for like movies I feel to come out of gaming to be like really good for a lot of people. Like
Well-
they might be good, like really good, but like it only got a 36 on Metascore. But I mean, and a 5.7 out of 10. They I don't know. I never watched it. I saw it and I kind of read reviews on like Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm like, usually Rotten Tomatoes is pretty good with what they say. And again, movie critics and movie reviews, you should go see the movie yourself and make your review off the movie. Like, you guys love it. The movie's
yeah.
awesome.
I thought it was
to you.
cool.
So it's like a 10 out of 10, if not like an 8 out of 10 or whatever. But like, you should always go see the movie for yourself before you make like your opinion on it. So that's why I'm like, I just haven't seen it. From what I've heard, it doesn't intrigue me. But I'm excited for the series. And the only reason I am excited for it and not like, oh, this is going to be shit, is because the Witcher series.
Yeah, The Witcher was really
Netflix
good.
did an amazing job at making The Witcher feel like Geralt. Like, it was so good. And they got the perfect actor for it. He's a nerd, and he's played thousands of hours into Witcher 3. Like, he knows Geralt outside of the script that he played. You know what I mean? It was a super big guy.
I bet you it's really cool to see, like, if you're a Witcher fan, and then you're playing the role as
Of Geralt,
Geralt,
holy
and then
cow.
you're like rewatching it, and it's like it's like you. It's like, that's pretty cool to like see myself as Geralt and
Yeah.
in that. I can't imagine.
Yeah, because didn't The Witcher like steal like the fucking spotlight towards the end of the year
Yeah.
on
It was
Netflix?
huge. It was
like
huge.
the biggest like watched thing.
It
or
was
something.
watched more than
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
through the whole
Yeah.
year. Stranger Things came out in like February of that year,
Yeah.
and it was the most
It
watched
beat it
thing.
in like the first week.
Yeah, so
First
many
couple
people.
days.
Yeah,
Dude, it's huge. I mean, the Witcher has been out for so long, not only in games, but it's a multi-million-dollar like book sale. Like, it's a huge novel, and to then bring that into video games was huge. And then Witcher was really good. The first one, the second one was really good. The third one was just straight out amazing. I mean, there's so much you can do in the game. That's why like the guys making Cyberpunk are the guys who made Witcher 3. That's why Cyberpunk has such a high, like, so many players are like, this is going to be great. Like, this is going to be so good. And I was skeptical. I am nowadays. But like, after seeing things, the delays have been good. Not this last one. People are pretty mad about it because they promised they weren't going to delay it anymore. That's okay. We won't get into it. Anyways, but it is
gonna
made by
say,
the same guys who made Witcher. And then to see Netflix buy it, I was worried. I was like, man, it's hard. Like I said, it's hard to take a game and then put it on motion picture, like the Warcraft movie. Fucking awesome. So good for people who know WoW. Did so good in China. But here, it just did absolutely awful. And I think video game movies do terrible in the United States. And I think another thing about turning them into a series is it's way more fun to watch. It's longer. You get more of the story. I think people like it in a series form more than a movie.
there's been I think when The Walking Dead came out, there was like a survey somebody pulled, and it was really around that time. It was really transitioning from people would rather watch a series that they can follow and have more content out of and keep up with the story rather than watching one movie. And then if it is in a sequel, usually the movie's ruined in the second movie. Although they make a lot of money off the second movie, it's still like it hurts the fans. And they found that more people are getting into series because obviously you can watch more of it. You can watch like 3 episodes, come back later and finish it. And
Yeah, I think most people binge watch things nowadays, but like it
Sure.
is true.
Yeah,
You
but-
have the opportunity to watch a couple episodes and then come back, but you also have the opportunity to sit there and be like, "Oh shit, the Mandalorian's out." And
I
you're
wish
like,
they released that as like a full season.
I do and I don't because I like full season releases for sure, but I also like that some of them are episodic because it's like it comes out, you get pumped, it's Friday, you're like, oh hell yeah, new episode, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch it, eat some food, watch it, and you go about your day. And then you get this whole excitement of waiting for the next episode. Some shows I think do that really well. I think Mandalorian does that really well. I would still love to have it all come out and then binge watch it, but then it's like the excitement's over.
Yeah, and you gotta wait like a full another year or two.
Yeah,
for the
at
next
least with
season.
like an episodic one, because like when The Witcher season 2 comes out, it's gonna come out as a season. What are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there and you're gonna binge watch it because I am because the first season was so damn good. So I'm gonna watch it in a week and then be done.
That's probably what really contributed to now. I mean, they were gonna probably blow whatchamacallit out of the water anyways, that one show. But releasing it in like a full season, that just like upped their hits on watches, you know what I mean, on Netflix. That's why
Yeah.
it fucking just blew Stranger Things out of the water too.
Sure.
Because it was full season release. People were just like, oh, watch.
Right. I think Stranger Things also is like losing the appeal.
yeah, because
Season 1 was so mysterious, and then season 2 was good, and then
I just
season 3.
don't see how they can tie in another season after the second one, especially.
Is it the second one?
I mean-
is there only 2 seasons or are there 3 seasons?
I think
There's
it was
2.
No, I think there's
There's
3.
3. I haven't seen the third one, if there is.
The third one, the ending's pretty cool, but like, I don't know how they're gonna tie it into a fourth one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have to wait till the actors get
Well,
older.
it's
or
going back to
something.
like Russians building. They're building a railroad or something like that.
Yeah, and they're looking for what Eleven's
Officer-
mother.
What?
And Eleven's mother is gonna be in it.
Oh yeah, she already was in it.
Yeah, but just at the end as like a snippet.
No, it wasn't. In like season 2, she was in there because 11 found her.
right through the vision thing or whatever.
Yeah, so she couldn't talk, but she was talking through like the TV, so she was still like in it. It
Yeah,
wasn't
she
like
was,
Yeah,
uh,
but I'm saying
paralyzed.
they're going to at sooner or later find where she is because she's alive.
no,
'cause
they
the-
went to her place.
Oh, they found her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's
She's being, like,
she was
taken
being-
care of by somebody.
yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And then she, because she was like finding like, I think it's her mother, or they think it's her mother, and she's trying to communicate with me. And then they go there. She's like mute and like
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much paralyzed,
Okay, I
but she was
remember that.
She's a
communicating with.
vegetable, yeah.
Yeah, she was communicating with the TV there, and that's how she was able to finally talk to her. Was when
Gotcha.
she went into like the sicko mode.
Sicko mode. Yeah, the I don't know. It's definitely lost its appeal. I'm not
I
very
wonder if they're,
excited
like,
for it. But
Drugging her so she can't speak.
man, I think she's just fucked up because of all the
The
telepathical
experiments,
experiments
yeah.
and everything. But
True.
I'm excited for Assassin's Creed. I think that's gonna be sick. Blood of Zeus was alright. It was definitely not as good as I wanted it to be. And then Derek still hasn't finished that, so I can't like say. But all I'll say for the people who haven't seen it yet is it's way too fast. There's so many episodes that where like those episodes could have been dragged out like multiple episodes, and they could have extended that whole first season into like easily 3 seasons,
Yeah.
and it would have been way cooler because you would have had like way more like scenes with the gods and way more action, way more mystery in the sense of like who people are. It would have been way better set up. They rushed it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
It's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes, I mean, Netflix puts out really good stuff, but I feel like if they don't, like, I don't know, put enough money into something, they're just not going to drag it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only Netflix. I mean, it's the studio that made the cartoon as well. I mean, the
It's a
story
flick.
driven.
I got-
so.
I got really excited when every time it pops up that there's nudity involved in the
Dude,
show.
there's a couple titties in it.
But dude, it's not even Not even human titties.
No, it's like a four. It's like a it's a giant with
four-legged-
4 fucking titties.
Giant demon,
Well, four
and they're
titties?
saggers.
Yeah, there was one that had like some perky boobies.
Yeah, but they were more like
I wanted
Queen-
to see what's her name's tits.
the Amazonian.
No,
Her?
Zeus's wife. What's her name?
Oh yeah. Heron. No, that's the main.
This is
character.
very.
Hera.
This is very. This, dude. This is why I hate video games, because they just appeal to the male. You know what I'm. You
Male
don't know,
fantasy,
You know what
yeah.
I'm quoting?
Yeah.
Yeah. The BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
lo-
trying to make
I-
it funny
I
so it
love
doesn't
them.
sound like we're just talking about cartoon titties, which we are, but like in a
And
sense,
how
it's
is that
like-
not funny?
That's the only reason I watched the shows, because I wanted to see cartoon god titties.
I was watching. I'm watching it with Lauren, and as soon as the, like
Goddess.
Yeah, some goddess boobs.
I'm watching it with my wife, and as soon as like partial nudity, I go, "Oh, there's gonna be some tits in here."
Dude, it says partially nudity on one episode, and then it just says nudity on one episode.
I think it's for each episode. That's like, hey, there's gonna on this episode, there's
yeah.
gonna be nudity.
Yeah, I get that, but it was like there wasn't really any nudity.
That was when that monster showed up.
Yeah, she's
and it'd
like
be a-
walking out of the water,
Ocean.
and here's the thing: or the ocean, and she's like on the far side. Not to say I'm like, oh, I really want to see the boobies. I'm just saying like they rated it as like nudity, and it's really not
like you-
in the show.
It's like you didn't even get to see the nipple, so it was
I
like
don't think she had nipples.
I don't either.
Some of them just have like they look nude, but it's like they're scaled over
Right.
like a beast.
It's like smoothed over.
Yeah, kind
kind
of like
of.
Beowulf.
Well, like
What's the monster from Beowulf? What's her name?
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, what did she? That's who played her, right?
I believe so.
Painted over or something.
She
Well,
was CGI'd in.
The whole movie was CGI actually,
Yeah, I know.
but like yeah, they just like
They used her face. They mocabbed her body.
right yeah.
But it's just like flat skin,
Well, like the
like
Queen,
a monster.
like Queen of Blades from StarCraft. Do you ever see her?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that.
yeah, like that. Or like now we're just like taking female monster characters out of pulp culture and talking about their titties, like Diablo from Diablo 3. His titties, because it is a female in Diablo 3.
I mean, mythological. I mean, tales and stuff. I mean, even like statues that they made and stuff, and paintings, and all that shit back in the day. Like, it was all nude.
Yeah,
I mean, most of it. I mean, shit. You even
they
see the
had
guy's
nipples.
fucking junk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
they had nipples. They don't put nipples on. Like, where was Diablo's nipples when he decided to be a girl?
Well, it's because he took over the one girl's body.
Yeah, I know.
So he took that form. Because
I
if
know.
you've seen like the original Diablo,
he's fucking huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's a monster.
And he had also like all the primevals in him, so I'm sure that probably changed his look as well.
Well, that's why his head was so
like different, yeah.
yeah. He looked like a queen.
You know, my landlord has a sticker on his mug that really speaks volumes. The quote that it is says, "If boobs didn't have nipples, they would be pointless."
Oh.
And I think that really reflects what we're talking about here. And
It's true though, because we wouldn't be alive. I mean, we need women.
and the nipple is also a point, so they don't have points on them.
What does the point have to do with anything?
That if they didn't have nipples, they wouldn't have a purpose of just being saggy milk bags, and they don't have a pointer looker.
Wait, so you're saying that females use their nipples to point at things?
Well,
They must feed
it's
us.
Yeah,
It's
I
more
was
of a
trying
point.
Babies
I was
and
trying to bring
children.
it back to that, like, women are very important.
They are.
They are.
But they also just it means two things. Is that quote? It's the thing.
Yeah, I got what you mean.
Yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna get shat on this episode.
We probably all will, because we literally just talked about just like titties. But hey, dude, guys like boobs. It is what it is, man. What you gonna do? We like boobies. So,
I like the mannequins that have nipples on them.
Stop, Derek. Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna skip that and move on
Well,
because
moving on is actually the ending.
So wait, did they ever
Perfect.
say why Cyberpunk was delayed?
Yes, they said it was delayed
They're
remotely because,
They're completely scrapping it and they're pulling an Anthem on us.
dude,
will
I'll
slap
actually
you if you-
probably end my life because.
Whoa.
You heard it from the horse's mouth.
Listen. So, anyways, when
Well, hold on.
when Anthem came out, Derek, remember how excited I was for that game?
Derek,
I
now
was
that you
like,
said it, we can kill him now.
Connor was in the middle of a depression
Oh my
and
God.
he thought that game was going to pull him out of his Destiny depression.
I was in Destiny depression because Destiny was in a fucking content drought, and I was still playing it as I do today. It's not in a content drought as much today. It still is a little bit, but not as bad. I was depressed. I was like, man, there's no games to play. I'm so excited for Anthem. It's going to kill Destiny. Everybody thought it. Like, the Destiny community was like, we're all switching to Anthem because there's nothing to do on Destiny.
It was nicknamed the Destiny Killer.
It was going to do it. If they had the content in it, it would have been the new Destiny. Destiny would not see the player base that it has now. Destiny's player base has grown drastically since that. But the fact that, dude, when that game came out and we played it, when it first came out, I loved it, right? Playing through it at the beginning was so fun. But it was when you beat the game and there was no content that it was like, and everybody hated it. Like, there was not a single person in the community that was saying anything nice to the developers. I mean, literally calling developers trash humans and just berating these developers. And to me, I was like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but like, we need to support the developers still, even though we kind of got lied to, if we want the game to really grow into something that we want it to play. But like, because if I was a developer and I woke up every morning and my game sucked not because, I mean, I'm still holding it on them, but also is because like Suits made them change the game right at the end, and they came out and said like, well, EA told us we had to scrap it and remake a game in 3 weeks. That's what they did. They scrapped it and made a game in 3 weeks. You can't make.
I thought it was 3 or 6 months.
Still, okay, 3 to
that's-
6 months. You can't make a game that size in 6 months.
No, you
Dude, it
cannot.
takes years to produce a game like that.
And the only reason like Call of Duty is so fast is because all they're doing
It's
is
a skin.
they're just
reskinning it.
reskinning because they have all the mechanics of like the aiming and
The thing
like,
is Call
sprinting
of Duty
down.
will always sell. It's the name Call of Duty that people are buying.
Right.
Anthem was a new.
Oh, you remember when it first came out too? Before they had Warzone, it was fucking shit. You would DC like every 2 seconds.
What are you talking about?
Disconnect from Call of Duty.
Are you talking about like the new Call of Duty? We're just talking
Yeah,
about Call
the
of Duty
new-
as a general. People are gonna buy it.
No,
Like,
I know, but
Anthem
I'm
was a
saying
new
the
IP.
new one that came out. Like, you guys ever?
Well, the new one that came out fucking sucked ass.
Yeah.
Like, it was terrible. But what I'm saying is, it still sold millions of copies, and they always will. The game could
Well,
be
yeah.
straight shit. You're still gonna have everybody buy the Call of Duty game.
Hmm.
But what I'm saying is, Anthem was straight shit, and it was a new IP. So they had to do something good, and they couldn't. And I remember when I was playing the game, I was depressed because Destiny. Not like physically like, oh my god, I hate my life. I was just upset I had nothing to play. Super excited this game comes out. We play it for a couple weeks, and then I physically would come home from work and not get on the game, and I would lay in bed and just sit there and freaking whine because I wanted the game to do so well and nobody liked it. Like, I felt bad for the developers and the people playing the game. I literally didn't play games for like weeks. Remember that? I
Yeah.
literally would sit in bed and just go through Reddit, on Anthem Reddit, and it was nothing but like just shit posting and like people hating, and I understand it sucked, but like I took that personal too. I was like, man, I wanted this game to do so well, and I think that's why people were so upset. Dude, I physically couldn't play games. I've never been that sad because of a game launch, and if Cyberpunk turns out to be like that, it's over. I'm done.
I don't think Cyberpunk would be like that. It was just a joke. We didn't have to go into this big.
I'm saying it now. I won't be on this earth anymore.
You fired him up, Derek. Good job.
Yeah.
Dude, Anthem's a touchy subject for me. Whenever somebody brings it up, I get fired up. Do I not?
Oh yeah. That's why I love bringing it up. Bro.
I fucking love that game. It's so cool. But dude, I get mad. I get upset.
Man.
Damn, man. Don't do that to me, bro.
All right.
That's the only game I get
Well,
worked up about.
Let's end this because
It's time.
yeah, it's time. That's stuff to do.
What's it at?
We've gone on for an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, damn.
It's only 10 minutes over.
Yeah, I know it's fine, but
That's all right.
just end it.
All right, we're ending it on me ranting about Anthem and how good of a game it could have been, and how much EA sucks ass, and Activision, you also suck ass. But like,
Suck my
thanks
ass.
guys for ruining games. Thanks a lot, EA, you money hungry cucks. End it.
Yeah. All right. This is the end of the episode. Right now, we've started the end part of the
Just end
episode.
it.
Okay. Links to follow all of us and support us down in the description.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, join
Like
the
and
Discord.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe, share it, join the Discord. We're going to be playing new games here soon.
Subscribe.
So-
It's
Yeah.
free.
We're still trying to get our Twitch streams figured out too. So
Kind of waiting on the computer. Oh,
Yeah, I gotta build one yet.
real quick, as we close out, I got my next piece to the computer.
shutting it off right now.
Computer build will be on the podcast. Stay tuned. Like,
Alright.
follow, share. All right,
All right.
end it.
I love you guys.
We're out.
Yeah.
Derek, you're literally dragging it
I-
on. We have to edit
But
this.
I'm just telling you guys, I love you.
Yeah, we know. End it.
Love you.
I hate you.
No comment.